Today's topic is about mutation. So in detail of classification, effects and manifestation of mutation that we will look in this video. So first that classification, but before that what is mutation? A change in nucleotide sequence of DNA that is called a mutation. When this mutation will occur, that will alter the genetic material. Normally there is a one mutation is seen per million, means 10 raised to 6 cell division. But if mutation in the germline, then it will be transmitted to the offspring. Normally body will try to destroy that mutation, but if it is remaining there, then it will be transmitted. Now this mutation is classified first based on the point mutation, which is defined as a change in a single nucleotide. Mainly that 4 nucleotide is present in the DNA, that is A, G, C and T. 2 are the purine, that is AG, 2 are the pyrimidine, that is C and T. Now this is further sub-classified as a substitution, deletion and insertion. In detail of these three that we will look. So first about the substitution. So here what happened, whether pyrimidine is replaced by the another pyrimidine or purine is replaced by the another purine, then it is called transition type of the substitution or replacement. But suppose pyrimidine is replaced by the another type of purine or purine is replaced by the another type of pyrimidine, then it is called transversion type of the substitution. So replacement, that is also subcategorized whether it is transition or transversion. So that is one type of mutation. Further, another type of mutation, that is deletion. Here what happened, a large gene is deleted. So that one example of this large gene deletion, that is alpha thalassemia, where entire gene is deleted, so that particular protein will not be synthesized in that person. But another type of deletion, suppose only a genetic codon is deleted from the genetic information. So here one example, that is cystic fibrosis. What happened, particular phenylalanine that will be missing in the 508 position of the protein. So this amino acid is missing because of the deletion of a codon. So that is also one type of mutation. One more type, that is deletion of a single base. Now this single base deletion is more dangerous because it is creating frame shift effect. And what is that frame shift effect, that we will discuss in a portion of a effect of mutation. So at present you have to remember that single base is deleted, then the whole sequence of genetic codon will be altered and totally abnormal type of protein will be generated. So that is called frame shift effect. In detail we will discuss later on. So next, that is deletion of mutation. So here what happened, particular CAT, particular genetic codon is present and all is coding for the histidine, that is original DNA codon. But if there is a particular deletion of a single nucleotide, then what happens, the next sequence that is forming, that is instead of CAT, that is CTC. So what happened, leucine will be coded, so that abnormal protein will be coded. Further whole sequence will be altered following to that deletion of a single nucleotide. So that is called a one type of classification, deletion, and their effect that we will look or discuss later on in this video. First, that is about the insertion. So insertion is also subclassified in a three category. First one, that is single base addition, so leading to the frame shift effect, that also discuss in a effect. Next, that is trinucleotide expansion. A genetic codon is repeated so many times. So best example, that is Hutchinson chorea, where CAG trinucleotide are repeated to 30 to 300 times in the gene. So this lead to the polyglutamine repeat in the protein. So this gene, due to abnormality or mutation, there is a multiple time this genetic codon is present, and that lead to the multiple time glutamine amino acid is present in the protein. One more, that is duplication. A total gene is duplicated, and best example, that is DMD, that is Duchenne muscular dystrophy, where whole gene is duplicated. So that is the insertion. So mainly these three type of classification: substitution, insertion and deletion. Now here example of repeat expansion mutation, that is duplication of this particular genetic codon. One example of the insertion, so this CAG that is coding for the glutamine is repeated two times. So we have seen that particular Hutchinson chorea multiple times, 30 to 300 times that repeated and leading to the mutation effect. Further, what happened in insertion, a whole gene is duplicated, a section of DNA is duplicated. So that is also example of the insertion. So mainly three type of classification that you have to remember, that is substitution, purine to purine, pyrimidine to pyrimidine, or sometime purine to pyrimidine. Second, that is deletion. Deletion is also subcategorized whether a single nucleotide base is deleted, a genetic codon is deleted, or whole portion of the gene is deleted. Same way insertion, a particular nucleotide sequence nucleotide is added, whether genetic codon is added, or a whole portion of gene is duplicated. So these three are the main three classification of the mutation. Now next, that is effect of mutation. So this effect of mutation is also different. Suppose silent, there is no effect on the phenotype or expression of the cell. Missense, different amino acid is incorporated due to mutation, and that may be acceptable, partially acceptable, or unacceptable. Next, that is nonsense type of effect of particular mutation, and frame shift effect of the mutation, all in this detail of effect of mutation that we will look. So first, about silent effect of the mutation. So here what happened, synonym for the amino acid is added. So after mutation, what happened, the whatever the genetic codon is altered, that is synonym for the amino acid. So here example, CUA, that is mutated to the CUC. So both are coding for the leucine. So ultimately leucine is present in the protein. So there is no effect of the mutation. So it is called a silent effect of the mutation. Next, that is missense mutation. Here what happened, particular a replacement of a single nucleotide. There is a original DNA codon that all coding for the histidine, but this particular sequence that is changed, that A is replaced by the C. So replacement of a single nucleotide. So over that side, instead of histidine, that another amino acid, that is proline, that is incorrect amino acid, which may produce a malfunctioning protein. So that is called a one type of effect, that is missense or replacement of a single nucleotide. Now this missense is categorized as a acceptable, partially acceptable, and unacceptable. Suppose that here that codon, amino acid, and protein molecule that is explained. So here hemoglobin Hikari, hemoglobin, particular sickle cell hemoglobin, and Boston hemoglobin. So these three are explained. First, that is acceptable. So what happened, there is a particular codon, that is AAA or AAG, that is replaced by the AAU and AAC. So what happened, basically lysine is replaced by the asparagine. So hemoglobin A, that is adult hemoglobin, now converted into the hemoglobin Hikari, because over beta chain the lysine, which is present over 61 position, that is replaced by the asparagine, but it is not creating any effect over the function of hemoglobin, so it is acceptable. Second, that is partially acceptable. So here over the beta chain 6 position glutamate, that is replaced by the valine. So GAA, that is converted into the GUA, that is leading to the this type of mutation. But sickle cell trait, that is acceptable because it is giving advantage against malarial infection. So that is partially acceptable. But suppose that over adult hemoglobin in the alpha chain 58, that is called distal histidine residue, is replaced by the tyrosine, then the basic function of hemoglobin, that is transportation of oxygen, is not occur. So that hemoglobin molecule is not helpful for the surviving of the person. So that unacceptable mutation, and that life is not possible. So mutation, if it is replacing another type of amino acid, then it may be acceptable, partially acceptable, or sometime unacceptable. So that is important. So beta HbA adult hemoglobin, where beta chain is replaced by this particular alanine, valine is replaced by the alanine, then it will lead to the hemoglobin Sydney, also acceptable. So you have to remember hemoglobin Hikari and Sydney both are acceptable because it is not creating any particular effect. But if it is giving some advantage, then partially acceptable. But if life is not possible, then unacceptable type of missense effect of the mutation. Next, that is nonsense effect or terminator codon mutation. So you are knowing that three are the terminator codon. So a tyrosine that is coding for the UAC may be mutated to a terminator codon, that is UAA or UAG. So there is a most commonly found that UAC, that is mutated to the UAA or UAG. So this lead to the premature termination of the protein synthesis, and so the functional activity may be destroyed, and that is leading to the beta thalassemia. So particular premature termination of protein, so actual protein which is need to be synthesized and need for the function is not available. So or a terminator codon is altered into a coding strand. So suppose UAA, now it is mutated to the CAA, then what happens, this instead of stopping of further protein formation, the protein formation will be go on. So this result in a elongation of the protein to produce run on polypeptide, or that is called hemoglobin constant spring, that is example of the one type of nonsense mutation. So simple, suppose that in this premature termination what happen, if normally functional protein of 100 amino acid, due to premature termination it may be of only 75 amino acid. Now what happen in run on polypeptide, normally there is a protein of 100 amino acid, but in this run on polypeptide suppose that protein is made up of the 125 or 150 amino acid, and that is creating nonsense type of protein or nonsense effect of the mutation. Now that nonsense mutation, that is explained here. So replacement of a single nucleotide, so normally CAG, now it is replaced by the TAG, and that will code for the stop codon. So incorrect sequence will be causing shortening of the protein. So what I have said, that instead of 100 amino acid, now it is made up of 75 amino acid only. So abnormal protein may not be useful. Now frame shift mutation effect, that is based, that you have to understand, this is due to addition or deletion of nitrogen bases. From that point onwards the reading frame is shifted, so its name is given frame shift. So a garbled, a completely irrelevant or confused protein will be generated with altered amino acid sequence is produced. So it is explained here. Normally there is a mRNA sequence like AUG, UCU, UGC and AAA, that is coding for the particular amino acid. But due to that deletion or incision, suppose what happened here, AUG, that is present over the particular abnormal mutation, but next that is U, that is deleted. Then what happened, next codon, that is CUU, so that is instead of serine, now next that is leucine will be present in a garbled or abnormal type of protein. So that is creating frame shift effect. Same way addition of any nitrogenous base, that is also leading to the frame shift mutation. So that is effect of mutation that you have to remember. There is a silent effect, sometimes missense, that is also subcategorized acceptable, partially acceptable and not acceptable. And next that is nonsense type of effect, and next that is frame shift effect. So frame shift mutation, that is again explained here, that normally sequence over the DNA. Now due to frame shift, whole sequence of amino acid in the protein will be altered. So a frame shift mutation change the amino acid sequence from the site of the mutation or following amino acid will be altered. So that may not be useful. Deletion, that is also explaining same, that due to deletion of a single nucleotide, rest of the amino acid or following amino acid after this single nucleotide deletion, that abnormal type of protein will be generated and that not be a functionally useful. Next, that is conditional mutation. It is explaining some interesting understanding about clinical application. So most of the spontaneous mutation are conditional. They are manifested only when conditions are appropriate. So bacteria acquires resistance, and if treated with an antibiotic for a longer time, suppose one particular antibiotic given for a longer time, after some time that bacteria will develop resistance or take advantage against that antibiotic. So TB, tuberculosis, that is generally in that person of tuberculosis in the lungs, generally 10 raised to 12 bacilli is present. So we have already discussed that every 10 raised to 6 cell division that will lead to the one mutation. So some may will give resistance to that particular antibiotic. So what happened? So rifampicin and isoniazid should be given. So if only one drug if you are giving in the tuberculosis, there are more chances of the mutation develop, and this drug will not be further useful for that tuberculosis. Same way, if isoniazid is given alone, then also mutation can be developed against that isoniazid drug. So what happened, generally both drug is given simultaneously and there is a less chances of mutation or resistance against both drug. So that is called conditional mutation, and we can stop that conditional mutation or take advantage by giving these two drugs to avoid this conditional mutation. So that is one example of conditional mutation or effect of the mutation. One more thing, that is mutagen and mutagenesis. Any agent which will increase DNA damage or cell proliferation can cause increased rate of mutation. So basically DNA damage leading to the mutation or cell proliferation which leading to the cancer formation. So increased rate of mutation is Definitely, because increased cell proliferation. There is a normal half-life of any particular cell. So if cell division is increase in rate, then definitely chances of mutation will further increase. Such substances are known as a mutagen, which is indirectly leading to the DNA damage or cell proliferation. Mostly X-ray, gamma rays, UV rays, acridine orange, etc. are well-known mutagens. They are either leading to the DNA damage or increased cell proliferation. Studies showed that the rate of mutation was proportionate to the dose of irradiation. This irradiation is directly leading to the DNA damage. So mostly pyrimidine dimer is mostly damaged due to this UV radiation, and that is more dangerous and leading to the cancer formation. Now here first we will look about the different manifestation of mutation. So first, that is about the lethal mutation. So what lethal? The alteration is incompatible with the life or cell, or that organism is not able to survive, then it is called a lethal manifestation of the mutation. So for example, mutation producing alpha 4 hemoglobin is lethal, and so embryo will die. Simple. Alpha 4 hemoglobin is not able to transport oxygen, and definitely that person will not able to survive. Next, that is about silent mutation. So no detectable effect because of the degeneracy of the codon. So if third codon or third nucleotide is replaced, generally it is not creating any effect. So that is leading to the silent mutation. So simply silent effect and acceptable missense effect of mutation, that is creating silent manifestation of the mutation. So this would be more likely if the change in a base in the mRNA molecule at third nucleotide of a codon. Simply we have seen that degeneracy and wobbling phenomena that is giving advantage over the mutation. So that is such mutation are referred as a silent mutation and creating no effect for the expression of the protein. For the beneficial mutation, although rare, but the basis of evolution based on that beneficial mutation. Such mutations are artificially selected in agriculture. So example, normal maize that is deficient in tryptophan. So tryptophan maize, rich maize variety are now available for cultivation, and that is giving advantage of making proper nutrition. Microorganisms often have a antigenic mutation. So these ones have an antigenic mutation, then these microorganism develop resistance against that particular antibiotics. So that is advantage for them. So these are beneficial to microorganism and giving advantage over the survival. So these are the beneficial manifestation of the mutation. So carcinogenic effect, that is also one type of particular manifestation. So after altered regulatory mechanism because of the mutation, and such mutation in somatic cell may result in an uncontrolled cell division leading to the cancer formation. So that is mutation is more commonly found to lead to the cancer formation. So any substance causing increased rate of mutation can also increase the probability of cancer formation. So that is one important effect of the particular mutation. So thus all carcinogens are considered as a mutagen. So that you have to remember about this particular manifestation of the mutation. So you have to remember about classification of mutation, that is mainly point mutation is categorized as a substitution, deletion and insertion, while effect of mutation that will be silent, missense, that is also acceptable, partially acceptable, unacceptable, and terminator, unacceptable, missense. Next, that is nonsense, particular effect of the mutation, and next that is conditional mutation, mutagens and mutagenesis. Next, that is manifestation of mutation, that is lethal, silent, beneficial or carcinogenic effect of the mutation. So that's all about the mutation.